In 2022, for the first time in the People's Republic of China, foreign investors can manufacture passenger cars in China without a Chinese joint venture partner. At the same time, foreign investors still cannot operate a news agency in China. And if they want to operate an airline, a Chinese shareholder has to hold a controlling share in the operating entity. Now, these are of course only 3 examples of what's possible and what's not for foreign investors in China in 2022. But they do exemplify the 3 categories in which foreign investment in China continues to be summarized. That is, permitted, restricted, or prohibited. In this video, I will explain how foreign investors can find out what's possible and what's not in their industry in China in 2022, and what has changed since 2021. Firstly, it is important to know that regardless of any merger control or foreign investment review, there are absolute do's and don'ts for foreign investment in China. These do's and don'ts are regulated in the negative lists. Now currently there are 3 such negative lists. Which list you need to look at depends on the destination region of your contemplated investment. If you're considering to land your investment in one of the 21 free trade zones in China, the free trade zones negative list will apply. For investments in Hainan, the Hainan Free Trade Port negative list will apply. And for investments anywhere else in China, it will be the national negative list. Each of these lists sets forth the industries that are restricted or prohibited for foreign investment in the applicable region. Once a year, the lists will get renewed. And with each new list, the number of restricted or prohibited industries will normally get less. Currently, the Free Trade Zones negative list has the lowest number of restricted and prohibited industries for foreign investors, which of course means that there are more investment opportunities for foreign investors in the free trade zones. Now, against this background, let's take a look at which industries were open for foreign investment in 2022. The most prominent industry is certainly the automotive industry. Beginning from 2022, foreign investors can now produce passenger cars in China without the participation of a Chinese joint venture partner. Moreover, for the production of the same type of vehicle, foreign investors can now set up more than 2 companies. For commercial vehicles and new energy vehicles, both of these restrictions had already been lifted a few years earlier. Further industries that were open for foreign investment in 2022 are the production of radio and television equipment, as well as the conducting of market research and social surveys. The latter 2, however, were only opened in the free trade zones. Looking forward, possibly in summer 2022, one can also expect a new negative list for the Hainan Free Trade Board to be released, which would then likely result in a few more industries being open for foreign investment, at least on Hainan.